Even though it is already your second season in Darmstadt, it is currently your first winter training camp. How does it feel to prepare for the second half of the season on the pitch with the boys and not have to work here in rehab?
Yeah, really good. I mean, completely different to the winter camp last year. I was just recently recovering from the operation in my ankle, so I wasn't able to come. So to be here is a really nice feeling, and yeah, really looking forward to the week.
And is it also a nice feeling because it's the same place like last winter? So if you compare both years, you see you made it this year.
Yeah. I mean, everybody who came last year said it was really good. So I was looking forward to come in here and seeing what it was like, and it's been really good so far. Got here yesterday, had a good training session yesterday afternoon. The facilities are really good.
Even though you're a Scottish guy, you like being in the warm, nice temperature, or doesn't matter for you?
Yeah, I think everybody likes to have a little bit of warmth every now and again, especially when it's been very cold for the last few months. It's nice to come away in a different environment and yeah, get that time together, because we've had some days apart from each other now, so get that good team feeling back, and yeah, ready to go for the second half of the season.
You share your room with Oscar. Is it a lot of striker talk, or?
I think most of our talk is away from football, but no, it's yeah, I get along really well with him, and yeah, we have a good friendship. So it's nice to have somebody in the room that you're close with, and yeah, it's been fun.
Is it difficult to be friends with someone who maybe wants your position on the pitch?
No, I mean, that's football. You get that all the time, and I think he would want the best for me, and I would want the best for him. So no, there's no difficulties there.
Let's look at your season so far. 15 league appearances, 6 goals. How satisfied are you with your first half of the season?
Yeah, fairly satisfied. I mean, compared to last season, I was just really happy just to be back on the pitch. So to contribute in some way, getting some goals, would have liked to have had more. Hopefully, the second half of the season, I can get more and yeah, finish it how it started.
Talking about goals, you scored your first goal for Darmstadt finally at Schalke. Was it also like a liberating feeling?
Yeah, I mean, especially as a striker, when you go to a new club, you want that first goal to come as soon as possible. And last year, with the injury and everything, it just didn't happen. So I felt like I was waiting forever for that first goal. So when it came in Schalke, was a really good feeling, and I felt like that was like almost the start of my career here.
And then you scored twice against Cologne. That must be really special. Your first goal in the Max Stadium. Great evening. Your best Darmstadt moment so far?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to have my family there as well was a really nice moment, because they obviously saw me when the struggles that I had last season. So it was a really nice moment for them as well to see that all the hard work that I put in last year finally came out on the pitch.
Was it their first game in Darmstadt?
No, it wasn't their first game, but it was their first game that they saw me score here. So it was nice to have them there.
After games like these, do you think about your own suffering and the amount of work you put in for days or evenings like this?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the last year was probably the toughest year that I've had in professional football. There were times where it was really difficult. Long days of trying to get myself back fit, but in the end, I knew it would all be worth it, and I'm seeing the benefits now.
In the media and social networks, there have also been discussions about like the view of you from supporters, from the fans. You've already said that you could completely understand their dissatisfaction, but weren't there still moments when you asked yourself why you were viewed so critically? Because after all, it was very difficult to make an objective assessment to your injury. Yeah.
Sometimes you do think it because not everybody sees sort of what happens behind the scenes. They just see on the weekend and make their judgment. But like I said, we're football players, and if we can't deal with this, then we're in the wrong business. And yeah, I've said it before. I completely understood because I was feeling the same with myself, and it was a frustrating time because I knew what I could bring to the team, but at that time it was really difficult. But I feel like I'm on the other side of that now, and I'm just looking forward.
Yeah. Coming to the next question, like, how good does it feel to have shown all the fans that you can help the team?
Yeah, it feels really good, and I hope that they can see that I've been working really hard to get myself back up to the level that I want to be at, and still don't feel like I'm quite there yet. I still feel that there's more to come, and hopefully we'll see that the second half of the season.
Before the season, you said in an interview that it helps to have like control over your thoughts. Simple question: do you think less on the pitch now?
I don't think it's a case of thinking less. I think when I was coming back from my long injury, I was looking at different things other than just football on the pitch, of different ways that could help me. And I found that speaking with a sports psychologist really helped me kind of process different thoughts, and I feel that since I've been back playing, that's been the biggest thing that's helped me. I think a lot of times we train physically and everything, but it's just as important to train with your mind and how you're feeling during a game. So I think that's really helped me a lot.
So maybe before the injury, the focus was too strong on only football and maybe your body?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a person who's put a lot of pressure on myself because I know what I'm capable of, and sometimes I think that can impact me in a negative way, which I've now learned to kind of change it into a positive, which is a really nice feeling to have when you feel that you're not just in control of your body, but of your mind as well. It's a nice feeling to have.
And then you have one person who was very quick to praise you and trust you, Coach Florian Kohfeldt. How big is his influence on your performance?
Yeah, massive. I mean, when he first came in, I had a good talk with him, and it kind of just reassured me that he would give me that time to get back to the player that he knew that I was, which was a nice thing to hear. And I knew that I just needed time to get back to the level which he allowed me to do. And yeah, I'm really grateful for him. And yeah, I'm just happy that I feel like I've repaid him in some kind of way with some good performances this season. But yeah, we've got a really important second half of the season now. So yeah, I think everybody's just really focused on this and hoping that we can achieve something really good together.
He also always highlights the things that are often not rated so highly. In particular, your approach behavior. What exactly does he want to see from you apart from maybe goals and assists?
I think not just me, but the whole team. He wants us to play with really high energy. He wants us to be a really high pressing team, and I feel that that's something that's always been a part of my game. So it suits me really well. And I feel like the formation that we play, it's nice to have somebody, a striker with me, who you can kind of get that relationship together. And I think me and Isak were playing really well together first half of the season and building that relationship. So yeah, it's not just a case of how he wants just me to play, but it's a whole team, and everybody seems to be working on the same page at the moment, which is really good.
Do you feel every day that this team is very ambitious now?
Yeah, I mean, if you spend any number of days around the team, you'll know that there's a really good atmosphere in the group. Everybody gets along really well on and off the pitch, and it's a really nice team to be a part of. It's really enjoyable to play in, and I think everybody has a really good attitude to want to get better, which is really good. And yeah, there's still lots of things for us to improve on, but I'm sure that we will work on those things, and come the second half of the season, you'll see us in a really good way.
Speaking of improvement and willing to learn, how's your German?
Feel better. No, I can. I find that I understand a lot more than I'm able to talk. But yeah, it's not an easy language. But I feel like I'm continuing to learn, and maybe one day we'll do an interview like this in German. Why not?
What about the other players? Are they talking in German to you sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. And I mean, even when I'm with the physios getting treatment or something, and there's conversations going on in German, I will understand bits of the conversation, so I can still join in on the conversation. But yeah, like I said, just being here for over a year now, in meetings and everything, I pretty much understand everything that the coach is trying to say, which is the most important thing. And yeah, I'll just continue to learn.
And last question, you're in training camp until Sunday. What do you want to work on as a team in order to be as well prepared as possible for Düsseldorf?
I think as a team, just working on our principles and how we want to play. I think the more that you practice something, the easier it becomes on a match day. So I think that's the main thing for us. We've seen big improvements in the last weeks, and it's just about building on this now.
Thank you for your time.